Learning to love yourself, to know yourself, to be yourself. A Course in Miracles really helps us quite a bit to understand the universal law of living the life that you truly want. Yes, to live the life that you want. Learning to love yourself more today than yesterday certainly will open your mind to wonderful things. To know yourself in this way is how you live the life that you want. Yes, to live the life you want, to be yourself, and realizing your inner gifts make you feel on top of the world. Hello, everyone. This is James Nussbaumer, and I'm the author of a great, ever-developing series. The first book of the series is called The Master of Everything. It's a story of mankind in the world of illusion we call life, and its sequel is called Mastering Your Own Spiritual Freedom. Both books are published by Ozark Mountain Publishing Company, and a third book is on the way. But learning to love yourself is the universal law that opens doors for you, perhaps the career that you want and the financial stability you want. And this is what we discuss in both of my books. And I hope that you'll invite my books into your home. You know, your relationships become positive and exciting when you're learning to love yourself. And the not so good relationships seem to fade away. Consider learning to love yourself and our state of mind outside of heaven, which is where our projections of this world are made. Outside of heaven is where we project what we see around this world. We see these man-made laws prevailing inside our idea of heaven based on what the separate wholes of the ego mind project as their beliefs. Yes, this is a little mind-provoking, and that's what this video message is about, but I hope that you can grasp it, that these desperate beliefs are fragmented and argumentative, unable to portray an accurate picture of this realm of paradise that heaven really is. You know, our assumptions, we seem to want to make into beliefs, don't we? Our traditional beliefs tell us that only outside of heaven is learning essential so that we may one day get there. You may believe you must try to know yourself or just be yourself and begin learning to love yourself to find what it is you truly are rather than merely just being it, being who you are. A Course in Miracles states the body is outside you but seems to surround you, shutting you off from others and keeping you apart from them and them from you. Based on the past and present projections of others that we have of others, learning to love yourself perpetrated as lessons, so to speak, about ourselves, we form a belief system based on presumptions instead of true knowledge. Can you see the world as presumptuous much of the time, where it thinks it is knowledgeable, but you know deep in that it's really doesn't know what it's talking about? It's just presuming things. Try now to look inside of yourself. Yes, look inside of heaven, because you are heaven. Look inside where there is no such thing as trying to know yourself or learning to love yourself, because teaching or learning just does not exist in total oneness, which is heaven, and certainly not a single presumption is in heaven. I know that may sound a little strange, but think about really all that exists. All that exists really is you. And this might help you make more sense of that when you listen to what A Course in Miracles further states. The Course says that you can stretch out your hand and reach to heaven. You whose hand is joined with your brothers have begun to reach beyond the body, but not outside yourself, to reach your shared identity together. Shared identity together. There are no beliefs inside of heaven, where certainly is all that exists. In the certainty of the true wholeness of heaven, God and his entire family, you and I, and everyone you run into, know that you extend what you are. Yes, we're all an extension off of each other. Mindfully, think of it mindfully rather than of the body. This form of universal law, which constitutes oneness, does not need to be adapted to fit circumstances such as learning to love yourself, because oneness is only certain and has no circumstances to contend with. So don't put too much pressure on yourself by learning to love yourself. Just be yourself, know yourself, and you will naturally love yourself. This is real universal law. There is nothing that can oppose total oneness, because oneness has no conflict. Opposition means conflict. In total oneness, oneness is whole. There is no conflict. When oneness is the natural law of the kingdom of heaven, God can only create, let me back up a minute. God not only created total oneness, but he also creates by it. To extend is to create. And when we create, we communicate by being who we truly are. And to be yourself involves operating within the wholeness of which we are. To know yourself, learning to love yourself. I hope that you've enjoyed this thought-provoking video message, and if you have, please click the subscribe button for this YouTube video. And if you'd like to also subscribe to my Everyday Miracles Mastermind newsletter, there's a link in the description box down below of this YouTube video. Click on it and it will take you to my safe website, a page there that can show you further and instruct you how to subscribe to the Everyday Miracle newsletter. And what this subscription, this mastermind subscription is all about. It's where you, the reader, and myself as the author, we bring our minds together for self-success and a better world. Now I hope that you can decide to start learning to love yourself, know yourself, and live the life that you truly want. And I hope that you're thinking a lot about your own natural gifts and how you make a better world when you believe in yourself and you can reach in and extend yourself, living the life that you want, learning to love yourself. Thank you again, and God bless.